Saturn transit. I'm going to share with you a complete premium content. Why I want to do that? Because I want to show you how these type of content we produce weekly, monthly, yearly. So this is one of the example I'm sharing with you, Saturn transit effect for you. So this is just like one of the example. Saturn transit for Pisces in 2025. Why this transit of Saturn is so important? Because Saturn represents karma. Saturn represents work. Saturn represents profession. Saturn represents employment, job, career. Saturn means status. Your prestige will be calculated by Saturn. Your honor in the world is owned by Saturn. Your money situation, your financial backing, your income resources represented by Saturn. Property, wealth, assets, or converting liquid cash into property, wealth, assets means Saturn. Your lifespan, your health crisis, your death, your crisis, trauma in the life represented by Saturn, grief represented by Saturn, your hard work's reward represented by Saturn, your service sector, your professional world, your career, your merchandising, all represented by Saturn. Saturn go on all these areas, not one. So Saturn transit is quite important. Does not matter which sign you are. Saturn transit is extremely important. You can't deny it. So Saturn's effect for Pisces moon sign, for Pisces rising sign, is transit of Saturn for Pisces. Transit of Saturn for Pisces in his first house. For Pisces rising sign, for Pisces moon sign. Starting from 29th of March 2025. Will carry on till 3rd of June 2027. This is the longest transit of this planet. Making the start of Saturn Sadesati peak phase, the highest phase, through the head. Saturn's aspect on your 3rd house, 7th house and the 10th house. So pi of Saturn for Pisces will be gold, wherein you will face many struggleful situations, many complications, many challenges, many delays in achieving your desired objective and goals. There will be many enemies, lots of secret tension which you wouldn't want to share with anybody. You will face lots of family, professional complications. You will be fearful of enemies, disease. You're going through lots of stress and anxiety, fruitless expenditure, living conflict and argument. You got to deal with your family, relationship related matters very carefully. There are different opinions. Time to time you will come across financial opportunities for property. Time to time you'll come across joint ventures, amalgamation. Time to time you're coming across new projects, business ideas, land-related investment, yes, property-related investment. You will be brave. You'll be acting very determined, very dynamic, very driven, without any fear, without any anxiety, and becoming highly ambitious for most of the dignified rising accomplishment. Being devoted to your family, looking after your family, loved one with devotion, 100% devotion. You'll be leading a group. You'll be leading a professional organization. You'll be competent. You'll be resourceful. You'll be knowledgeable. Coming out as a very knowledgeable person. And you'll sort of learning from the past mistakes and taking over a status. You'll be excessively fond of companionship. You want to enjoy. And you enjoying pleasure. You progress through your own efforts. Your nature will be very lively, energetic, and you'll enjoying thoroughly companionship. You'll be very healthy, very strong, acquiring land, property, assets. You're blessed with status, prestige, and honor. Name, fame, and establishment. Very happy, very much pleasure loving, very self-content. You'll be well respected, victorious, enhancing your name and fame. You'll facing signifying time, trying time, struggleful situation, many obstacles, many delays, sometimes waste of time. But you'll be quite tense sometimes, very upset, sometimes very feeling low, disappointed. But you face quite a few clashes, lot of conflicting situation, few professional struggleful situation. The more you become active, creative, dynamic, the more you'll be rising, achieving, establishing. Yes, your struggle will be converting into success. Then you're coming across quite a few opportunities through communications. But all depend on your attitude, your drive, your determination, your conduct, your discipline, your vision. Yes, your struggle will be converting into success. If you're involved in any technical operation like IT, computer, buying and selling, property dealing, stone, buying and selling stone, precious or marble or granite, oil, petrol, gas station, building merchant, property developer, builder, rubber industry, leather, management, you'll be highly successful. Even if you're involved in media, again successful. Technology, engineering technology is successful. You have to be very careful about your marriage relationship, your conduct in the relationship. You got to make sure that you do not invest in ego in the relationship. You got to be very much careful about your decision choices. When it comes to business and profession, you have to be very active, very creative, extremely dynamic, very visionary, very determined, very disciplined, devoted, fully focused for your own good. You got to look after your health and well-being. Finances may be all-time low, so avoid wasteful expenditure. Do not take any unnecessary loan. On the personal level, you feel pessimistic, appear unpleasant to others. Objective may be hard to achieve. For some of you, there is a possibility of legal issues. Pay attention, particular attention to the health during this time period. Although no serious health issues, you may be at risk from any kind of an injury or something. Avoid any situation that could threaten your honor. This may come to be, you may be under attack. Traveling in cards for most of you. You may have to travel to distant land or be transferred to a foreign land. Maintain peace and tranquility at home. You may be living conflict with your sibling and with your spouse. Avoid any unpleasantness with your partner. Protect them from the harmful influences. You may have to perform funeral rites for someone close to you. Be careful of being deceived unexpectedly. But be especially attentive to your friends, as valuable friends may suffer during this phase of time. Avoid falling prey to vices. But Saturn position in your first house, in your own sign, in your own lagna or in your own moon sign. This transit represents a new beginning of internal growth. Your responsibility will continue to be heavy. But your accomplishment may also be great, rising. But during this transit, it is not a good idea to start anything new. But may I say, you can start something new, but as longer you're disciplined, driven and committed, as longer you're determined, then you can start a long-range project and that will be completed. It takes time, but you'll achieve quite a lot. But drive have to be there, discipline have to be there. Invest discipline, drive, determination in your routine, then you can start anything. Then you should proceed anything. Yes, there's no short-term success, long-term achievement, long-term success. And don't use this transit as an excuse for sitting around and waiting for some more favorable time. No. That planet in your own sign, which represents wealth, what you're waiting for. That planet in your own sign, which represents money. That present in your own sign, which represents employment, job, career, profession, status, prestige, honor. What you've been waiting for. You can't wait for it anymore. Come on. You got to act. What you're waiting for, do now. Now is the time to turn your attention inward. You have just completing 15 years period in which your attention was focused primarily on interaction with others, not on your social life. But while you have built up an elaborate external world, you may be quite unaware of what is going inside yourself. Now is the time to turn inward and restructure yourself, whatever you want to accomplish. This restructuring will take several years, but don't be in a hurry. You have learned a great deal about the world now. Learn about yourself. What do you really want to achieve now? What you really need? What you have learned about yourself over the last 14 years, 15 years. You must understand what you are in your own terms, not in other people's terms. Regardless of what type of person you are, this is a time of introversion, introspection. The more you get in touch with yourself during this time, few years, more successful you will be in the future. Saturn has a way of forcing you to deal with appropriate issues. Since this time for looking inward, it is obviously present difficulty if you have elaborate commitment in the outer world. If these commitment get in your way of investing energy within yourself, you will begin to have trouble with them. You may feel that you don't have energy to cope. You feel withdrawn and tired. If you're naturally introspective, you'll become more so. Often people experience significant failures in their work at this time because the work is distracting them from an encounter with themselves. This is an excellent time for any kind of psychotherapy, human potential work, or conscious raising work. You need to unlearn all the inaccurate ways of thinking about yourself that you have learned from others. You need to know who you are, what you are. Then you can properly lay foundation for restructuring your inner self. This must precede the restructuring of your outer world, which will happen about 15 years from now on. This you can create your own world, yes. But whenever you face any of the following problems, complications, then you know Saturn is not positive, Saturn is negative. When Saturn is in your own sign, Pisces, when you're going through health complication or high blood pressure, Saturn is negative. When you're going through court cases, business partner or life partner, Saturn is negative. When you're victim of cheating, deception, fraud, Saturn is negative. When you're going through court cases due to division of wealth, division of land or property, Saturn is negative. If you're going through too many obstacles, delays, waste of time in accomplishing your project, Saturn is negative. If you're involving in illegal act, Saturn is negative. If you're disowned by your own people, dump you, Saturn is negative. This is a video regarding Saturn transit for all the signs, and this video is actually a premium video which we're sharing with all of you, for everybody. Saturn transit effect, we define it to the fullest, and for the near about between March 2025 till June 2027, all the phases of Saturn, what is happening, plus task precaution chantings, the support system, how you will identify your Saturn is inactive, and what you can do if Saturn is inactive astrologically. What the best tasks you can do, what chanting you must do. This will define you completely. And Saturn transit is extremely important for all of you, because Saturn represents job, career, employment, profession, status, prestige, honor, financial backing, money situation, resources, property, wealth, hard work's reward. So your whole service sector, the whole professional sector, your career, your merchandising, everything is Saturn. So Saturn transit is extremely important for any individual as well as for a country. Your financial backing, country's economy based on Saturn. So appreciate this video, and I hope you'll give us liking and become our subscribers of YouTube, as well as become my diamond subscriber if you can. Take the full benefit. All the videos, premium videos are like this, weekly, monthly, yearly, like this. So I hope you'll appreciate this video.